Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Bum 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 boom bum. Boom bum boom bum boom boom.
Hey friends, it's me Ernie. Let's duck up here where it's less stuffy. Shit.
Ernie, you're not supposed to be cursing.
Sorry. I've been hanging out with Pooper too long.
I'll say.
So friends, today's topic, Christopher's day at school. Which reminds me, Chris, I forgot to ask, how was your day? I'm taking that very odd facial expression as a sign of very bad. Yay! I won!
It wasn't supposed to be really much more of a joke, Ernie.
Oh. But if it was a game, I would have won.
So, what's new on today's list of stuff to talk about with our guests?
uh, well, not much really. Today, we're supposed to be talking about... Dang it, we're doing it again! Another freaking unorganized and stupid episode! You would think we would have gotten it right this time.
Well, we still got plenty of time.
Okay. Well, again, hey, we can go back to what we was talking about school. Anyways, what made school so bad anyway? I got all day. At least until I grow bored and fall asleep. Which is about as long as this episode is.
Wow. Anyways, today was kind of just boring, you know? School's repetitive. Don't really got too much any friends, yada yada yada. I don't know if we really should talk about this kind of stuff, Ernie. I mean, seriously. You really think the audience really is interested in my life, my boring life? To be more specific. You really think they'd be interested to know about my...
Well, I just think you should try. Oh, I know what you can do to make things better. Why don't you ask out that girl? Hmm,
Ernie, we're not discussing this.
why not? You know you want some of her loving. You want that so fine, so fine, so fine love. Magic love. Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all night.
You are a terrible singer, Ernie.
Well, you're no Beethoven either.
Beethoven was an orchestra. Was a, you know, he was an orchestra. I don't think that's the correct word either, Ernie.
Whatever. The point is, he worked on instrumental music. He didn't sing. He didn't even play a guitar. So that answer's finished.
Okay. You had more of my antidepressant pills, didn't you?
Maybe. Yes, I did. And they were delicious. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not normally hyperactive like this. I'm just really ecstatic. Now then, carry on about your conversation. About your day at school.
Well, I don't know if I really want to talk about it, but since you say so, Ernie, I guess we could briefly mention some stuff in there. There's a bunch of guys at my school that irritate the crap out of me, like this guy Leo, who basically thinks he's Cupid. He thinks he's really all that attractive and whatnot. I mean, my school is basically like Looney Tunes. There's every bit of a loose cannon in there.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting. But I really think that we should really focus on what's important, like your education. Which reminds me, aren't you supposed to be doing another year of school at Northview again next year?
Yeah, my final year supposedly as a senior, even though I think this year should count as senior year.
Well, regardless if it's senior year or not, you should go and do it. It's for your education. And besides, you want to be an actor, don't you? Most actors do not drop out of school.
Where have you been? I've read thousands of biographies that mention actors that have became famous.
Yeah, by chance. But you can be successful. You will be the god of all actors. Bigger than Denzel. Bigger than Kurt.
Who's Kurt?
Bigger than Will Smith. Bigger than all the celebrities. Sean Connery ain't got nothing on you.
Wow. Seriously?
Well, that's my opinion, but I'm a stuffed toy, so technically, it's basically like you talking to yourself. One opinion out of however many humans there are.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ernie. Shows your words of encouragement.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
So, what's upcoming episodes gonna be on anyway?
Well, I don't have anything for show right now, but I think we've covered much of what we need to talk about. Don't you?
A little bit. I think we did things a little bit more professionally than we did the first episode.
I think so too.
Now then, what should we do now?
It's the special news short. Dun, 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 dun. Well, it's the news. It's the special time, ladies and gentlemen. The time for the special Ernie news. On report, I found my blanket. Yes, I love Looney Tunes a lot. Notice that one right there. Notice the Daffy Duck one right there. It's very neat. It was made by Christopher's great-grandmother, and it's stitched to perfection. Like me. No tears on my booty. Doo 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 doo. So fresh, so clean. I know I'm lean and sexy. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Back to the more important things, Ernie.
Oh yeah. Christopher's working on a comic book called The Protagonist, which, in case you guys didn't know, it's gonna be famous. It's gonna outsell all the comic books in the world. Spider-Man will have nothing on it.
Yeah, I hope so, Ernie.
You need to quit being so down and depressed. No wonder why Catelyn left you.
She didn't leave me, and it's not like that. I mean, I like her a lot, and I would ask her out, but you know what be quiet, Ernie. You don't know anything about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, your hit is like a tuna fish.
Wow, wonderful comeback, Ernie. I really am stoked by your intellect.